Hi guys, coming from Japan. I am doing my first video log for Mumbai. My trip to India was very okay. I wouldn't change it for the world, but I thought maybe I would have more calmness, but it was pretty busy. And I'll leave the footage, and I'm just gonna try to fill in any gaps if I miss anything. Tune in, like and subscribe. Thanks for all your support. Couldn't do a lot of this without a lot of you, so enjoy.
I think it's 2:50 in the morning, 11:50 for me. Just arriving to Mumbai. It smells. What does it smell like? Hot out here and humid. 4:21 in the morning. Got some rupees out of the ATM with my Wise card.
I just got up. Oh, for the first time. It's 1 p.m. now. And I just walked up here. Check things out. Here we go. Well, there's a nice motorcycle.
Why are you not to pick up the call? I am calling you and not pick up.
Oh, I didn't feel it.
Okay.
This is day 2. I left the first hostel that I showed you the first view. That's the hostel dog. And yeah, day 2, just out for my first bigger walk. I'm heading to the train station and Bombay. And these are the first steps of the whole trip. People, I was on a quieter street, but this street's getting busier. So there's this beautiful lady. We couldn't speak the same language. Thank you. But we walked together and we kind of understood. And she told me how to get to the train station while walking. It was another 30 minutes, but it was simple. Just a bunch of blocks straight, then left. This is the local train that I'm gonna arrive at. This is the old train, and I'm going to the old station. Local train. And I'm going into Bombay.
Chhatrapati Shivaji? Yeah, it's Shivaji.
The main station. This was a really fun day. A lot of people. Bobby. She's just a nice worker.
Thank you.
Go to platform number 2.
People,
From there.
Down that one?
yeah. People saw a white guy and they're just already trying to help. I actually was a little bit struggling. It wasn't super clear in this local station, and it was a lot of tracks for just somewhere in the middle of the city.
Yeah.
Just going for it.
There's a lot of people here. But I'm going to a British, colonial built station. And even if people tell you this is the right place to go, sometimes you don't know. But I love that they keep the doors open. You can mail anytime you want. I've been chilling with these guys, so we're gonna go.
Me and these guys, we hung out for 30 minutes on the tracks and got to know each other, so we grouped up. And pretty fun. The doors are all open, it's pretty hot, but the wind's blowing. But it would get so much hotter throughout the year. Could high-five those guys if you wanted. I liked hanging out the open door. I'm not even quite outside of the train at this point. I'm too scared because there's the metal railings and stuff. So me and these guys together all messed it up. I can't speak the language, so when it went on the loudspeaker that you need to get off, this train is going to start going backwards and back to the last station, they didn't hear it. They're too jammed into Instagram. And I'm not even trying to be sarcastic. It's pretty crazy how many people scroll. It's very weird. It's too bad. it's really awesome for the boys collecting all the data. But yeah, and even 20 of us on the same cart messed this up. We didn't get off. We didn't hear the announcement so many times. And then the train goes backwards. Now we need to get the next train back to the station, get off of it, get on another train to then keep going our direction. This trip should have been an hour and a half, but it was an extra 2 hours. So 3.5 hour journey to finally get to the station. It was just lots of waiting around. But time flies, and brand new situations are just what they are. Like, you're gonna hang out. You got nothing else you need to do as long as you're not hungry or thirsty.
We stayed on the wrong train. Now we're switching trains and keeping going. It's the train, man. Again. We'll get there.
So, in India at these stations, people are like in a rush. They don't even know why, is what a local told me. And this is a slowing down train, and someone's going to come jumping off. As people, like, before it even stops, are jumping on and jumping off in a rush and like smashing into each other. And I think people die every day.
So people kind of speak English here, and you can make friends, and they're happy to help. People really want to help you. Like, if you're lost, like say some Chinese guy's lost in Canada, you want to help him? Get a poutine.
Those are the people I started hanging out with. Oh my god, I remember this moment too. This Indian guy, he just went up to this other one and just like put his hands into his hair. Like, they don't care about the space.
Who is?
2 kilometers, 20 kilometers.
It's a building? It's a building?
Right now he's telling me where he's gonna go, and I didn't want to. I just wanted to go.
One pig.
It's hard to talk.
One pig.
And he wanted another selfie,
Last.
Later.
but he's like, "Nah, our time's done, man." Here's the main station. We're just outside the station. Went for a walk. That's a sugarcane truck. Crushing sugarcane. Just straight outside across the street, turning around, looking at the station. I ended up going down these streets. There was like some sort of protest or some crazy stuff at the end of this one. I didn't film it. I didn't want to be in trouble. Or like, I don't know what it was at all. So I just kept walking. And I just kind of did like a U out, away from the station, and then back in. Probably bought something like a smoothie. Boom, that's the train station. Colonial. Looking good. Cars, traffic everywhere. People come here to take pictures. Look at all the people everywhere, man. That's some sort of church beside it, across the street.
Indian flag.
Burger King, Indian flag. I ended up walking to the gift from the Queen on the coast and saw this girl for the first time. People train their kids to do insane acrobatics. On the way I got a smoothie.
कितना 50 60
Thank you.
Every time they give the money back, I'm so happy. Like, they just keep it, make a problem with me. Check out how they write cold coffee, number 12, and number 1, avocado.
Oh, dude. Just feel rough. Heading to the other hostel. $2. $2.50.
So, riding the tuk-tuks, not very much money, and just check out this traffic. I'm pretty sure like a bus or a car just pulls up on the left. No problem, not even a worry, not even a honk, just slowly enters. another small vehicle is going to come in between that little SUV. This is a good time. No traffic on our side, traffic on the other side. See you later. Well, just go with the flow. Don't cut into other lanes quickly. You'll be okay. This was like a collection of hawks or eagles that I was a little bit wowed by. They're just everywhere, flying pretty close. Just maybe there was new garbage being dropped. They're like hawks.
Yes.
What's up, guys? We're just checking out how much it costs for an Indian person to come to Canada.
Yes.
So this boy immigrated to India for a job. I found out he works at a hotel and he makes such a small amount of money, and it was almost difficult to talk about anything because everything became a privilege that I could do, and he would need to work for an astounding amount of years to get to save enough money. Like, for instance, maybe I was spending, I don't know, I guess like $5 a day, and he would make $5 a day. So he would need to cut his spending down to something like $2 a day to save some money, to save about $3 a day to finally get up to the amount of money. But the thing was, his dad had passed. It's just so rough. He's the man of the house, so he's got a sister and a mom that he sends his money to. Probably $2 of the dollars a day, so he would have $1 a day. Where, like, for me, I'm not even lavish. Like, I'm just buying coffee and food, or smoothies, or train tickets. He would, with his $1 a day, need to live because, well, whatever it would be. It was crazy. And it was going to be, when we were talking about Instagram, talking about what I would have done in my life, complaints I would have, it all just like got washed away in the fact that this guy it would be so difficult for him to even escape what he's in and save some money to do something. Because at the end of the day too, or at the end of the weeks, like, don't you want to, you might want to just go out dancing, but you wouldn't be able to afford it. You can't, it would be so much money. Yeah, so this man moved from like Myanmar to India to work at a hotel. And it was a crazy talk. Put me in my place. Visitor visa cost. And maybe the flight?
Yes, maybe the flight.
Yeah. Let's look. And this guy likes playing instruments.
Yes. Back.
And
Yes.
Beatbox and hand drum.
Yes.
Visitor visa processing fee, Canadian, $100 per person. The cost for an Indian citizen applying for a Canadian visitor visa, $100.
$100. $100 is.
I've been hanging around this neighborhood a while, and the reason for that is I dropped my phone. Getting a motorcycle is harder than you think, legally speaking. I'm trying to get a decent one, and these guys, they want to go the legal route. So, I'm gonna need to follow some rules. Can't follow all the rules though, you're not gonna have fun. So right now I'm looking for a hair tie. I've only tied my hair up and then used an old elastic, tied it in a knot. It's a goddamn mess. And yeah, the Indian streets, I've been seeing a little bit of maybe the classes at the hotel, but that's really regular behavior. So see what we learn more about that, the class system. And I hope you have a good day. India is a really busy place. Probably because they've got the majority of the people in the world. Oh, I'm gonna go here. And sometimes it gets so busy, people like to just ride their motorcycles right on the sidewalk, and no one seems to care all that much. Or it's so busy, when people run into each other, they don't even apologize. It's just everyday behavior, or like getting right up in someone's face. Yeah, look at these bug bites. What else do I got? I think they're just mosquitoes. Ugh.
I missed a few days because the phone I was using, I left it up on the top of the water heater in the shower. And the shower, I'll show you, it's a bucket. So it fell off the water heater into the bucket and boom, that's it. You should turn off your phone right away and sit it in rice and let it dry completely before you use electronics. That's how this goes. And that's it. Fully in it. Mumbai never ends. Huge city, 10 million people. Oh my god. Yeah, when things are busy, you can expect motorcyclists to drive on the sidewalk because it is absolutely rammed over here. Oh, we got a little... Excuse me, sir. Why do you push your bike? Sir? You want bike ride? Sir? And yeah, air quality is horrible. I don't think people should live under these conditions, but the majority of people do. And the majority of people might even make just like 15,000 rupees a month. So check your privilege. This guy's got a dope operation. Ordered chicken shawarma. Coming in. Regular Friday night in India. We're coming through. Yeah, I've been just out eating. What did I just eat? I had a chicken shawarma, and then some people were just frying an egg on the side. 10 rupees an egg, and typical papaya, 80 rupees. And now having our soup. So this altogether was a goat's foot. This is a goat's foot all together there. Goat's foot soup. Even in the middle of all this, you can find a little prayer station. These places are for us kind of people, I guess, who believe in a higher source. Just trying this bad boy. What's it called? How you call this? What's the name? The name?
Faluda.
Faluda. Oh yeah, Faluda. Rose Faluda. Nice. So the reason I'm in Mumbai for so long is because I don't have fucking... I wasn't able to get my motorcycle. Dropped my goddamn phone in the shower, which is a bucket. And then lost my train of thought. I am on my way to another hostel. Just doing the one backpack life. Really enjoy it. You don't really get the chance to have a blanket or a towel. You could probably bring a small towel if you're a legend. You gotta sacrifice something. How could I possibly sacrifice this iPhone box? You know? These 3 adapters. Change up the scene, Mumbai. Faithful backpack. Shoes are getting red sand on them. Alright. 50 rupees more.
But I'll be more than happy to.
Grossly offensive.
It's grossly offensive.
I'm in the middle of a breathwork session. I sat here because I was looking for somewhere that I can not be disturbed. The common area's got a guy who wants to talk, and the room is air conditioned. The ground's really dirty other places. And anyway, breathwork still is a part of my life, and when I'm doing good or when I remember, and exactly when you think you shouldn't do it is exactly when you should do it. Exactly when you think you don't have time to do it, that's when you really should. And I tried to get to sleep because I had a little bit of a sore throat yesterday. Well, just sometimes I think this pollution makes my throat sore. Though I'm super privileged to have all these options. And this phone, fuck. I picked it up from someone, probably the screen broke and someone replaced the screen with a shit screen. It was glitching out yesterday, but for some reason in my pocket it fixed itself. So hopefully it just magically stays fixed for a long time and never breaks. Yeah, thanks for listening. Staying at a fourth hostel in Mumbai here. Just hitting the streets, you know, find myself here some protein or some tea store right next door. Shit. Find, they have these pictures. Find the price, establish that, then you can get the right deal. And yeah, get the food, not get ripped off, get local stuff, learn the words. Rice is rice here. There's a lot of English words. These guys are feeding me royally. These people were so nice. Never stops. They're a whole family. We have to finish it all. They just kept feeding me, and they didn't ask for anything more. Things just get really weird when a beer costs as much as a night at a hostel, and I just kind of walk away. Also, man, music's too loud at this venue, so getting a street beer, 2/5 of the price of one night at a hostel. I'm not like an amazing person. We're all just average, and but I think no, just kidding. They've already offered me this. I told these guys my favorite rapper was Slowdown, and they picked the first song of Slowdown, kind of diss track. So heavy. This is my guy right here. Roaming down some back streets here in Mumbai. I drank some disgusting Coca-Cola. It's called Thumbs Up. They have another brand. It looks like Pepsi. It's blue. But I drank that with some rum. It was some guy's birthday at a bar nearby. I got Budweiser on tap. I got Budweiser on tap, and they put it with lime, and it was just rough. Anyway, late start to the day, and we got a bunch of things posted. Mumbai, working on it. Wake up. I wonder if there's some sort of insane pills in the smoke and pollution here in Mumbai that makes me want to be awake every time I'm in bed. Maybe it's just the heat. The heat with an air conditioner. That'll dry out. You can only smoke in here when you're on the toilet. You can tell. There's a million places to get it signed, and people stop all the time to just, I don't know, read those. They have tiny little cups. These are even bigger than some. This might be a full size, which is 20 rupees. But yeah, it's called chai. There's different ways to make it. And today I feel like one. Usually there's a little bit of sugar in it. I'm not really that down. A few other things I'm noticing is people don't make a lot of money, but they end up purchasing like really nice cell phones. Very similar to consumerism in like Canada, buying a brand new truck, something like that. A cell phone can be worth a trip to Canada and more, and they can maybe liberate themselves from being very poor. And I don't mean offense by saying people are very poor. I just mean the truth of how much they would make hourly. But I think people thoroughly enjoy drinking tea or smoking. Just small enjoyment things. And I think this leaf here
I think it's some sort of chewing tobacco that they prep. Maybe a coca leaf, I don't know. What we've got here is just gonna make a banana milkshake. It's gonna be amazing. Ice can be very dangerous to drink in India because you don't know how it's frozen. But honestly, I've been having it and nothing's happened. Why fucking risk it though? But the thing I want to show you today is this hand crank. You can just get yourself a cat, get yourself some fruit, look at all this food, and then just fucking hand crank it. All that. You don't need fucking electricity. You don't need nothing. You see him put that sugar in there. Don't need any extra of that. That's you? Oh yeah. Ah. That's like a big dude. What you got there? Oh yeah, so I asked for banana milkshake, so try it out. I'm addicted to these things. Yeah. I'll enjoy it. What's up, guys? Okay. It's not your fault that I'm not gonna like clean you, and I'm not gonna get all up in you because you might have mites, and then they might eat my body, you know, suck my blood. You are absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. You're actually a very nice street dog. So street dogs are like very skittish with, you know, being like, hi, welcome, because yeah, they would go through people's trash and they're not really belonging to anybody, I don't think. So for a street dog to come up and not be that afraid is reasonable. Oh shit, are you bleeding? You're alright, little buddy. You don't have to adopt a dog, but consider adopting a friend. Ice cream truck right over there. They always look like that. At nighttime, they glow colorfully. Stay busy. It's like, what do I want to do? Hang out with a lot of people? What can I do? Am I bored? I think I might self-harm. This might be self-harm. Am I lost? Alright, I can't stand it anymore. That's all for me. I am sick of this city. Why am I sick of this city? Just pollution and noise. I don't know a lot to do. I've been trying to find a motorcycle, but a lot of people don't want to sell it to me because they can't register. They can't change the registration from a Indian person to anyone but an Indian resident. So we're gonna need some sort of gangster to sort me out with a motorcycle. And what else? I'm gonna cross this road for like the gazillionth time. And these guys are gonna recognize me in here. I've been here like 4 days in a row. Air conditioned. A slightly new section of the city. Hanging out. Just waiting on my flight. Heading to where Cytrans is made, and you can't go wrong with the symbol of peace. Symbol of peace was there before Hitler turned it into what they call the swastika. Maybe it's called the swastika, and that's the symbol of peace. But yeah, it's a symbol of peace. The monks have been using it for a long time. I was just thinking how we're living in the future. Just all these electric motorcycles, or just they're just flying with these lit up vehicles. It's amazing. And then I'm walking to the airport, and this thing's just some sort of cyborg. Not bad. I want some of that military gear so fucking bad. So I'm usually just trying to travel with a carry-on. I don't know, I might save like $1,000 my whole life. A few times they check in, it's overweight, and then you gotta pay 50. But here's the Mumbai airport, Terminal 1, which is local. Dude, nothing's ever cheap at an airport. Nothing. Never forget. Never. This airport's really funny. Right outside the door, kind of like where you jump out of a car, there's military. Oh shit, a white guy. No, it's the second white guy? Third white guy? It's mainly, I'm of the other. No, we got four. This is the, yeah, now we're talking. This is a diverse airport. There's 4 white guys. And 1 white girl I saw. Oh shit, I'm in McDonald's. Where can I produce electronic music? Where's this sexy cafe? Oh, maybe over there. They're probably gonna buy something. Oh, there's a lineup. Alright. Well, that's why laptops have batteries and should be able to just produce anywhere, shouldn't you? Why let technology hold you back? Stay well. Hey guys, I am just coming into Goa, and it's a blessing to look out the window and see very little lights. So it should be calmer. I feel maybe excited to try to collaborate with somebody, like a producer. Psytrance, or Goa Psytrance, comes from this area, which is, you know, a little bit of electronic music history, which is 30 years old. But maybe I'll be able to pick up a motorcycle, maybe. Feels like this, you know, I feel like this trip is not, and I've been connecting with India very strongly due to my phone. And maybe I'll find someone of interest or find something I'm like passionate about here. And, you never know what is your purpose in a place. Maybe it's not there. You don't find out by not going. I'm really blessed to be able to go.
Thanks for watching, guys. Stay fit. It's raining here. Ooh. Tuning in from Japan. Follow content, follow music. Just stay healthy. Love you guys. Part 2 coming as soon as I get her done. Peace.